Hey tribe, I'm working on my menu using the ABC template that I shared with you, and I just thought maybe I should take you along on the journey to share with you my process, how I apply this. So this is the template: meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, and then Monday through Friday, A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, A. Okay, and so the A is my staple. For this week, my staple A is going to be a soup. I'm going to prepare a soup that I will have for 4 days a week because I just feel like doing soups. Last week I did salads. This week I feel like doing a soup. So I'm thinking I'm going to do like a cabbage based soup with some chicken in it. So it's chicken soup with cabbage, okay? So this will be my soup, and it's veggies plus the protein, chicken. Okay, and then meal B is going to be fish for my protein, and I'm going to use salmon because that's what I have, plus greens. And the greens will come from my garden. I'm thinking it's going to be bitter leaf. So I'm gonna make some kind of a bitter leaf soup with egusi and some fish. That way my husband can also have it with gari or plantains or any other starch if he chooses to. And then I can just have it with, just like that. And then my meal C is going to be spaghetti squash, and I'll show you what spaghetti squash looks like. It's spaghetti squash and meat sauce with ground beef. So this is beef sauce. So I have ground beef. I'm going to make a sauce with it. I will have it with spaghetti squash, and my son can have it with regular spaghetti. That way I'm not cooking too many meals. So that's how my ABC looks like for the week. And that's only meal 2 and meal 3. So now what to have for breakfast. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are my intermittent fasting days. That means I'm sacrificing breakfast for today because I'm trying to lose a couple of pounds. Yes, I am. So I'm sacrificing 3 meals for weight loss. And then Tuesday and Thursday, I will have something in the morning. So what I am going to have Tuesday and Thursday is a shake, a protein shake, and then another protein shake. So that's how my meal plan looks like for this week using that ABC template. Thought I should share with you my process. I'm going to show you the finished product, like what I've actually done. Here is spaghetti squash. As you can see, I had some already. So spaghetti squash is a vegetable. The reason why it's called spaghetti squash is because it has an uncanny resemblance to regular spaghetti when you cook it. I'll show you how I cook it. I'm going to use the air fryer. What I do is I cut it up in rounds like this, put it in the air fryer, rub it with a little bit of olive oil and salt, and then cook it in the air fryer for about 25 minutes, maybe 380 degrees. Comes out perfect. And then you can use that as a substitute for regular spaghetti. And my shakes, I'm going to use this protein. It's a microbiome boosting plant protein, chocolate flavor from Amare. I'm going to share links in the description box if you want to get some for yourself. Great protein, pure protein, non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, no preservative, nothing, none of that extra stuff, just regular protein. And I will mix it up with collagen for my shake. And in terms of what I'm going to be drinking, of course, coffee, but then also this drink here. Here I have like pineapple water. It's just pineapple broth. I don't know how to call it. Pineapple. I peeled the pineapple with the skin, the core, and all of that, and then cooked it. I've shared the recipe on this channel before. And then I'm going to add moringa tea. This is just going to be a cold brew. Just going to drop a couple of bags of that moringa tea in there and leave it in the fridge to brew. And then if I get thirsty and I don't want to drink water or I don't want to drink coffee, I'm going to have that. So here's my moringa tea. Here are the ingredients for my chicken vegetable soup. I got boneless, skinless chicken thighs. They were on sale, so about 1.5 pounds. I'm making 4 whole servings. And then here's my cabbage. I'm going to use some leeks, carrots, celery, and then I'm going to throw in a cup of lentils. So a quarter cup is 110 calories. Since I'm making 4 portions, I'm going to use 1 cup. That's for added fiber and a little bit of carbs and some protein in there. Okay, and then I will season it with salt. I'm gonna cook it with some olive oil. This is black pepper, onion, garlic, hot peppers, and then this is ginger. This is ginger juice frozen. So those are my ingredients and I'm ready to throw down. I'm gonna be using my Instant Pot. Remember, convenience really helps with meal planning, meal prepping. Okay, I'm going to prep and cook. I'm gonna put about 8 tablespoons of olive oil in here, and then just prepare the chicken and the ingredients, dump it in there as I go. I cut up the chicken into bite-sized pieces, seasoned with some salt and black pepper, and I'm going to just dump it in the pot. Brown it a little. I have it on saute. So as that's cooking, I will prepare the rest of the ingredients and just dump everything in. Here comes the leeks. I use 1/2 sliced. Dump it in. I use 1/2 of 1 large onion. Okie doke. So I have my carrots, celery, granulated garlic, yeah, black pepper, habanero peppers. All of that is cooking down nicely, developing the flavor. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is taste. Adjust the seasoning. I'm gonna go in with some salt. This is your soup. And then I like to add about a tablespoon of tomato paste. About this much. A little bit to thicken the sauce and add a little bit of sweetness to my soup. Okay. Then now I'm going to come in with the lentils. It's one cup of washed lentils. Lentils take 15 to 20 minutes to cook. So you don't need to pre-soak it or anything like that. Okay. I'm going to let it cook for about 10 minutes and then I will add the cabbage as the last thing with some water. I'm gonna let this cook for a little bit, about 10 minutes, and then add the cabbage and the water. Let's get some fresh herbs for our soup. Here's thyme. I'm gonna get a couple of sprigs of thyme. And maybe more peppers. Why not? Oh, okay. Let's get a red one. Let's get all the colors. Let's get all the colors. It's looking good. Dump the herbs in and the peppers. Green, red, yellow for Cameroon flag. Okay. Now I'm gonna come in with my cabbage. 2 cups. Yeah, that's good. Mix that in. A little bit more water. I want to overwhelm this with water. And then at this point, I'm gonna put the lid on and just cook it on soup setting. And we'll be back.
Twenty minutes later.
So tasty. Very creamy from the lentils. Very flavorful. I have my proteins, I have my veggies all cooked in. 4 healthy, fat loss friendly servings. I'm going to put them in containers and I'm good to go. I am making smoked salmon, y'all, on my grill here. Let's see how it's doing. See that setup? So I have wood on this side, indirect cooking, and then I have my salmon. See that setup? So this is my salmon. And my fish and greens are ready. For the fish, I made smoked salmon on my grill, and then I have sweet bitter leaves from the garden, some of the cabbage that was left over, cooked in some egusi with very little oil, and that's because I have fat coming from the egusi and some fat coming from the fish. Here's my healthy protein and healthy fat from the egusi, tons of greens, tons of fiber, 3 portions.